that I met you.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Wiley. The Wiley Show is live once again, ladies and gentlemen. The Wiley Show is live. Well, the convention is over. Hillary Clinton had made history on yesterday by becoming the first woman president. The first woman to win the nomination for the Democratic Party. But I predict that she will win the presidency in November. But that will not happen if we do not go out and vote. We need to go out and vote in November, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you 18 and up. Go out and vote. If you have not registered to vote, please go to your local DMV, to your local post office, whatever it's going to take for you to register to vote, you need to go register. Okay? Now, other news, on last week, unfortunately, I had made a comment. I'm speaking about the police and how the police is not that bad, and how when something bad happened, you call 911, you call Jesus. Now, a couple of days after that, I got jumped by 5 young men. They took my cell phone, book bag, other things. That happened day before yesterday. And unfortunately, everything that I said came to pass, that all police officers is not bad. And I had to call 911, make the police report. And the police officers, they were so nice. So nice, able to take the police report. And I saw the people that did it. The police got involved, and the police is investigating everything. But this is so unfortunate. We talk about Black Lives Matter. We talk about police brutality, but we fail to discuss the evilness that goes on in the Black community. And I just, from this day forward, going to always work with my community and not work against it. I'm not going to move out of my house, not going to move out of my neighborhood. I'm going to stay where I supposed to stay. And that's the problem. When some evil go on in your neighborhood, we so quick to leave. And people say, well, Wiley, you need to leave your neighborhood. I said, I will not leave my neighborhood. First of all, you got to have money to leave. They're not giving away places anymore. So I'm going to bring on my special guest, Floyd, and we're going to talk about his career, his incredible career. He had been going viral all through this year. But mainly, everybody have been talking about Floyd prom videos. Now, Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, posts his video on her Instagram page. He went viral on Snapchat. BET posted about it. MTV posted about him. He got over 100,000 followers. Floyd, he don't have his music. Oh, we gotta take a break. He don't have his I'm sorry, I'm supposed to do the break. I gotta get used to do it. I gotta get used to doing radio like this. But let me first start off saying to anybody that's out there that you can do everything that Floyd is doing. And I have to commend you, because you started off with your cell phone. Now you went viral. Over 100,000 followers on Facebook. 100,000 followers on Facebook, and I've been knowing you down through the years, and you didn't even have 10 followers. Now you got over 100,000 followers. Your video minimum reached 100K. And I believe your cousin was the one that started you out by recording you doing the side by side. But before I let you start talking, I know your fans, everybody want to call in and speak to you. So in order to do that, you got to call 708-223-8953. So Floyd, how you doing today?
I am good. I'm good. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Listen, you is on the second broadcast of the show. And unfortunately, I'm supposed to have a co-host and everything. It's so hard getting our people to be on time. Come at 11, and I sometimes tell people to come at 11:30, because you tell a Black person come at 11:30, they come at 12. You tell them to come, you have to always give a Black person 30 minutes ahead of time, because they on that CP time. Right. It exists. I don't want no white person saying CP time, but I can say CP time because I be on it sometimes. So you have to give me an hour, but you were on time before time. So thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, thank you.
Now, let's get into your history. When you first started out doing videos, can you let the people know what was your first video that went viral? If you can remember, what was your first video?
Oh, Lord. It was so many of them. Last one I can remember, the first one that went viral was, I would have to say it was a Chris Brown video, which was Loyal. I
Okay.
did the choreography to that. So that's what really, started me off. And that's when all the views started getting in like 100K and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yes. Now, a lot of people was throwing shade at you, Floyd,
Oh,
and
Lord.
I got to keep it real. They were saying, Wiley, he purchased these views on Facebook. He's not really going that viral. How do you respond to that? Because they don't understand the business part, but do you purchase your views? Let's just put those rumors to rest.
No, absolutely not. I do not purchase my views on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. No, none of that. It's just I'm natural talent, and when people see talent, that's when the views come in. I worked hard for all of the views that I have up to this day now without purchasing anything. So,
Okay. Now, how hard are you on your cousin? Last time we did a sit down interview, you told me you're very hard on your cousin when she records you and everything.
yeah.
When she puts your
Mhm.
stuff out there on Facebook, she said that you are very hard on her. Now, explain to the people how difficult it is going viral now. You get all these followers. Do the production change, or do you still keep your same formula like you were keeping in the beginning?
Okay, well, how how it all go is okay. So I do be a little hard on the camera person who records me because I watch these videos at least 3 times. It take me 3 times to watch it on
Mhm.
YouTube. After that, I'm recording. I'm recording
Okay.
outside. I'm doing the choreography to the video. So it's not easy at all. And I could just be hard on her sometimes where it's just like, okay, wait, I went too fast on this part or I went too slow on that part just so
Mhm.
I could get it right. So whether people know it or not, I record like at least 10 times before I even post up a video because I have to
Mm,
make sure it's perfect and it's
right.
right. So that's the whole thing with that. So, yeah.
Now, with that being said, a lot of people is trying to follow in your footsteps. They think it's just about getting a cell phone, putting a track on it, and releasing it. Is it a marketing strategy you utilize to get your videos to reach thousands of people, or is it just organically that you just release it?
I just released it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just released the video, and that's where all, like I said, that's where all the views come in. That's where they all come from. It's nothing to it. I don't have to market myself or anything like that. It's just when I post it up, you have people just sharing it off their page and sharing it off other people's pages that I'm not even friends with. So
Right.
that's how these videos go viral, like it just take off like that from my dance video. One person can post it up that I'm friends with. Then I can be not friends with someone else that they posted up and they share it. So
Okay.
that's how the views come in. I love it. So
Now, celebrities have reached out to you. Can you name one celebrity that shocked you that reached out to you?
unfortunately, no celebrity didn't reach out to me quite yet.
No
But
local celebrity. I'm talking about like in Chicago, like Katie got.
okay, well, I mean, I did receive a call from Katie Gabin's manager. So
Yes,
yeah, they're
and that
looking
was
for it.
dope.
Yeah, yeah. So they're looking for dancers to, update her image or whatever they want to do with her. And
Hmm.
I'm very interested in it, and performing on the side of her. Definitely because coming from Chicago, I would love to perform with any artist that come from
Right.
Chicago.
Yes.
So
Talk about the shade. Now you have went to other cities and things didn't turn out right. The bad business. Let's talk about, because a lot of times people get the music business messed up. They just look at dancing, and but it's a business that comes with it. Talk about the business. Are you learned? Have you mastered the business part of the industry that you're trying to enter into?
no, I'm still learning as I go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still learning like the downfalls and and all of that, the good stuff out of it. I'm still learning as I go because not quite I'm in that industry just yet. I'm just networking with the little people that's at the bottom that's just like me that's trying to, get up there too. So
Name a
yeah.
shady moment, a shady promoter, somebody that you went into that was very shady.
Someone who actually got me to come to Atlanta, Georgia, and they said they had a check waiting on me to host a dance workshop there. And when I got there was nothing there.
Okay. And
So
for the people that is calling in, we're gonna take callers after 12:30. I know the phone lines is heating up. After 12:30, we're gonna take some phone calls. Those on the East Coast after 1:30, because we have a lot of people that want to call in. And we're gonna have you to come on for about 30 seconds and everything, so we can move on with the show. So everybody get a chance to speak to Floyd, because I know you have a lot of fans that don't get a chance to speak to you because
yeah.
even your inbox, it was a time that we could inbox you, I can inbox you and get a response just like that. Now it takes days to get a response back because you
and I
have
feel so
so many
bad.
well, that's a blessing.
I feel so bad because I'm definitely trying to stay humble.
Right.
And I would love to talk to everybody who reach out to me for everything, whether they just want to say how they inspire or just to motivate me or anything. Like, I would love to speak to everyone, but unfortunately, right now, I can't do that no more. And it's hard. It's
Right.
difficult. So,
Yes. And for
yeah.
those that are intellectualradio.com, I know a couple of people was asking me last week how to listen to the show. You got to go to intellectualradio.com to listen to the show live. And you want to call in, you have to call in 708-223-8953. Now, you speak about how hard it is
Yes.
going viral and staying humble. But everybody in Chicago, you know, they throw so much shade at you. Every time you go viral, they just attack. They never can sing you blessings like congratulations. And these are the people that your peers, that you party with, went to house parties with. Do you ever think that it's going to come a time that they're going to receive you as a different Floyd, that you're not the Floyd that you was in the like 4 to 5 years ago?
I'm hoping so. I'm praying on it. I'm hoping so. And another thing with that is like it upsets me sometimes, but I get so many people who will write me and tell me like, don't stop for nobody, keep going. Like I said, it's that motivation, and it just keeps me going. Listen to other people and stuff like that. Because otherwise, I do get upset and stuff because it do be like people that I know, people that friends with somebody else or whatever. It's like like I'm just a guy that's really trying to do my dancing career, and I'm trying to get there. But I can tell you one thing: I know why they shade me off everything.
Why is that? I want to know.
Because it's Beyonce involved.
And
Yes, Beyonce is involved, and that everybody loves Beyonce.
Right.
They feel like somebody doing Beyonce. Here's the thing: if you got to do Beyonce, you got to do Beyonce right.
Amen.
And I am the guy for that, to do that Beyonce right. So I think that's why a lot of people get so upset, and it's like, oh, who do you think he is? He's Beyonce and all that, but I just laugh at all of the stuff because everything is so funny to me. Like, I can never be mad or upset at anything.
Right.
So it'd be funny, but
Okay. Well, I always like to ask you this question: how hard it is to balance, getting those real friends than those fake come up friends that's trying to get your followers. Now, how can you distinguish the two now? Because I know it's hard because you getting girls coming out the woodwork trying to be your friend, never paid you any attention, but they see all those followers.
Yeah. I balance the two out. Like, I just know the definition of a real friend from a fake friend for people who want to come up or who really want to be a true friend to me. And, they see me for my talent and everything. But it's a lot of those, but, like I said, I don't pay no mind, no attention. I'm happy with who I have in my life right now.
Right.
And unfortunately, ever since, these videos are going viral and stuff, and they see that I'm getting the followers, I am losing tons of friends every day.
Wow.
And it sucks so much that I hate that I'm losing friends like that.
So. But can you come to the conclusion and say they weren't your real friends to begin with? Because if they were really your real friends, they will stick with you when you accomplish your dream. Do you feel like they were fake in the beginning?
I don't want to say they were fake in the beginning because I didn't know. Like, I don't pay attention to stuff like that. Because either you're going to be a real friend or you're going to be a fake friend. That's how I put it. Point blank, period. Like, I doesn't, really pay attention to it because I know my worth. I know that I'm a loyal friend and I'm a real friend to everybody, But unfortunately, I can't see them being that towards me, Now that, like I say, I'm learning the industry now and stuff from being at the bottom. Like, it's stuff taking off already and I haven't even got to my career yet.
Because this is the thing, like when you did the prom thing, that was like the biggest thing throughout the summer.
Yes.
Because no one did that. The introduction, but unfortunately you outshined the young lady that was going on her prom. After you did the video, everybody was saying the choreography was great, but her dress wasn't up to par. She looked very basic. That she didn't live up to the introduction. Now, were you in charge of her dressing? Were you in charge of her makeup, hair, or Like, who was in charge of that? You wasn't a part of that?
I wasn't a part of anything that she had going on that was on her body, period.
But did you try to talk to her and say, listen, we're going to do this choreography. I have hundreds of thousands of followers. It might go viral. Can you please have on some good makeup, good hair, your dress look up to her? Did that conversation come up?
For all the ladies that I had did this summer, did they promise for, I told them before they even reached out to me and everything, well, when they reached out to me and everything, I told them, I spoke to them, I said, okay, I'm going to slay for you. We dancing off a formation song called, Formation. And it say I slay. And you're going to come out to that part because I know you're going to slay. So I tell all the girls that, I say, make sure your makeup is on point, your hair, your dress and everything, because this is going to go on my page. And I have millions of people who follow me and are watching me. And I'm like, they will attack you. Especially if it's Beyonce involved, they will attack you.
And I think the whole country attacked her. Like everybody, even on BET, it was some very harsh comments.
They did. But I can tell you one thing about this girl, like the video that did go viral. Her name is Asia. I can tell you, for one, that this girl got a 4-year scholarship ride on through whatever. I forgot what college it is and everything, because I only met her for 2 days. But she is very outgoing. Like, she is so intelligent. Like, she was so sweet. She was really, really sweet. And I think she went to Morgan Park, Kenwood, one of those schools. But she was so sweet. And that's all I asked for. And, like, I taught her how to pose and everything. She said she don't normally walk in heels. So that's what happened with a lot of girls. They don't walk in heels. Right. So I teach them that too. So that's more work on top of my choreography and stuff that I have to do. So, but other than that,
I'm glad that when you did that, I was happy. But the cyberbullying really went up. Like, it was some very like harsh. People were attacking you, saying you were a man that you shouldn't be dancing to Beyonce music. Yeah. But what people don't understand about LGBT folks, they run the choreography business. They run the fashion business.
Yes, they do.
I mean, they run the gospel industry.
Makeup business.
I mean, makeup business. Every industry, you have LGBT folks. One of my good friends in the church, he said Shirley Caesar, early days, they would get inspired by drag queens of their look. If you look at these gospel singers, look, they got inspired by LGBT folks. Now, with you being a openly gay man, how hard it is getting those attacks. You're gay, you can't make it. How do you get through all that and say, listen, I'm Floyd, my sexuality doesn't represent me. Yeah. That's not who I am. I'm a choreography first, and being gay, that's just who I was born this way. So that doesn't have nothing to do. I don't wear that on my sleeve.
Right.
How do you get through all those attacks? Like, woo.
Well, no, I just separate them. I mean, I throw all that to the side. When I tell you, I'm not a celebrity now, but I act as if I'm a celebrity already. Yeah. So by these people attacking me now, I don't pay no mind. I just stay gracious. That's revenge is my paper.
But I say you're an internet celebrity. Right. And I think that you're growing. Now, have anybody reached out to you and say, hey, let me put an ad on your page and I will pay you $300? Because like the Shade Room, I just want to put you on something. Yeah. They charge people to post a fashion company, post whatever on their page. Have anybody reached out to you and say, hey, listen, I want to put this ad on your page. I want it to run for a week and I pay you $500?
I get that all the time, but I'm not going to do it.
Why not?
I mean, because I don't care if it's like money involved or anything. It's just me. My page is my page. Like, I want it to be strictly about me. Every once in a while, I don't care about posting up someone else's, like, like their pictures or whatever, or, their hair company or, makeup company or whatever the case may be. I don't mind, but I don't want to advertise people's stuff 24/7 on my page, because people not expecting that. They're expecting to see Floyd dance on there.
Right.
Which is my page, and that's how I control it.
Now, I want to see, because someone asked the question, they have a fashion line, and with some of your videos, to wear some of their clothes. Now, would you be open to that?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
When my name is involved and I'm on a project or something, then yes, I'm going to promote. I'm going to, do whatever I can because my name is in it. But if it don't have nothing to do with me, but you want to pay me, I just won't do it. I'm sorry.
I'm glad that you are not thirsty for money, because you get a lot of girls that only got 10 followers, got booking emails. Now, who's going to book you with 10 followers? But They be ready, and you don't broadcast that like book me, book me, book me every day. Do you feel like Gay Pride have shut the door on you in Chicago because they haven't booked you for anything? Do you feel like they don't reach out to you, the gay promoters here in Chicago? Do you feel like they don't reach out to you?
No, I don't feel no type of way about it because when it's my time, it's my time.
Okay.
And they're going to reach out eventually,
Yes.
But right now, it just ain't that time. So, and I respect that.
Okay,
So
look at you being humble. I like the humbleness on you. I think that with all those followers, you have always been a humble person.
Always.
Even before you had that, people need to understand you have always been this way.
Yes.
And you have always been dancing. Dancing have always been you.
Yes.
It's just so happened that now you're on a bigger platform. What is this platform going to take you now? Is it going to be a website? Because I always say, see, I'm going to do a website, like blog, like put videos on there, like to teach different people. Like, what are you going to take the Floyd brand in 2017?
Oh, I'm gonna take so much with me. It's a lot.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to having like so much, like far as like a website where I can post all my videos up without them getting snatched down or anything or blocked in countries and stuff. Because that's what happens right now. So they get snatched down and taken and everything. But I'm hopefully I can get together and with someone and partner up and have a website going because I want to come out with like a exercise clothing line for dancing stuff. It's so much that I want to get done, and right now it's almost my time. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's now, but it's almost, and it's closer than I think it is.
When you get all those block messages from different countries, do you feel like Facebook, because Facebook blocked my page and I had to confirm my identity, send them my ID, and no matter what, the more I go up and up, it's like Facebook throws a stumbling block. Do you get that a lot? Where Facebook send you messages talking about if you this really you?
Yeah, I get that all the time. Like they just send so much. Like, can you verify this and that? But you know what? A lot of people report my videos.
Yeah,
they report my pictures, and I don't have anything explicit on there. No, nothing. My page is fully humble and it's fully, appropriate for even like a 6-year-old to look at. It's just dancing is involved, nothing else. Great pictures are being taken, that's it. But people still report everything on my page, and Facebook always send me notifications just to verify if it's me, if this is good and all of that. But it's a lot. So
because it's like people want to steal your, even with the Wiley Show Facebook page. Now I finally with a 1 million post reach. And ever since I reached that milestone, people report. And I'm like, leave me alone. I'm not posting porn. I'm just doing something humble. But they don't care. They don't want you. People do not click like. I know you get those trolls that don't even click a like button, but they will just sit and report. I call them the Facebook police. Yeah. That's all they do. Now, if they report the crime in their neighborhood, maybe I wouldn't have got robbed or different things, but they sit on Facebook and hit that report button. And they're just constantly doing. I feel like Facebook, if you get a message and they find out nothing have found you're good, I think they should block that person from reporting. And I think it won't be that problem. Because who got time to deal with that? Because it's hard getting 100,000 followers again once they delete you from Facebook or tell you to create another page.
Yeah, which I actually have a notification like that I hold in my inbox up to this day. Because they say I have one more time to post up a video, a side-by-side video or whatever. I guess it's, because I use a lot of copyrighted material, which I didn't know what that was at first, but now I get it. And I know what copyrighted material is. I just don't know how to go about it. But they told me if I post up another video using someone else's song, they're going to shut my whole page down permanently. And I'm just like, no, I can't. That means over 1 million followers is going to be gone, and I'm going to be so heartbroken. So
that's why I say another website.
Because YouTube is gone. Is all. I had 1 million people on YouTube as well, but my YouTube page is gone too, and a lot of people know that. So my YouTube page is gone, and I had to start all over, and there's only 2 videos sent up there, and
that's so unfortunate because when you go viral, they don't teach us the business. They don't teach you, okay, Wiley, copyright. Even on certain radio shows, I can't play a Beyonce record. You got to be careful playing all these songs if you don't have their permission.
Exactly.
It's this protocol you have to go through. What if that song just blow up and you're getting all this money revenue from your station? They hey, I need my cut, and just shut you down. And they will wait until you go viral and say, hey, we need to report him. I don't want my name brand attached to him. But anybody else do the same thing, and I don't see them getting shut down. I see side-by-side videos all the time that's been posted up 2 to 3 years ago,
Exactly.
and it's not gone today.
I know. It's crazy. I just, like I said, I'm learning, so I'm trying to figure out how can I stop getting my videos taken down and everything, because my formation video is gone, and that had over what 8 million
Yes,
views.
8 million.
And it's gone. It's gone right now. It's gone off Facebook, and I'm just like, it hurts so much, but I don't have a choice but to keep going.
Have anybody
I
have
can't
reached out
stop.
to you and to tell you the business part of how to do it without getting shut down, how to get permission, who do you have to pay? Have anybody ever tried to reach out to you on that part?
No, no one have reached out to me. It just, I'm learning as I'm going. Like, people are telling me little bitty things,
Yes.
like what I gotta do and what I shouldn't do, and what I should do and stuff like that. So
That's great. I go through the same roadblocks even with the show. How to get sponsors, who to get, who to trust,
exactly.
what event to go to take you higher. And they don't tell you all those secrets. You're blessed if you have that person in the industry that's giving you all the information, all the tea, everything that you need to know to make it.
Right.
But unfortunately, in the Black community, even successful artists get messed up. TLC, Tony Braxton, these and get rigged. So us trying to come up in the world, we got to know that business.
I know.
And I don't know what it's going to take for us to learn that business.
Right.
I don't know. But I want to say this because it was a big thing on BET. Beyonce and Rihanna. I don't care what is going on. They always throw those two artists together. They throw Beyonce, they throw Rihanna against each other.
Yes, they do.
Now, who do you like? Do you feel like Beyonce is greater than Rihanna, or you think Rihanna is greater than Beyonce?
I think they both are great.
Okay. But if you had to put a number one, who's number one? Because when I look at Michael Jackson and Usher, I always say Michael Jackson is number one. But who is your number one out of Beyonce and Rihanna?
Okay, well, let me just say they both are great. But I will have to choose Beyonce because Beyonce have been out a little longer, so she knows the business a lot more than Rihanna does, I want to say. But I'm not in the industry yet, so I don't know too much. But like I said, all I know is from what I grew up off of and what I have seen.
Okay.
So I know Beyonce is definitely the one with, the most power. So.
And I know a lot of people is trying to call in. We're going to take a break. When we take a break and come back, we will take the caller. So call 708-223-8953. Now, when you get on the line, you have to say your name, where you're from, and we'll be back where you can speak to the one and only Floyd.
And now I'm excited.
It's just the games people play. It's just the games people play. First night that I met you, I didn't know what to say. The way you enticed me. You nearly took my breath away. You had my head spinning like a carousel. I didn't know I had to pay. Paying for the love I've been looking for. I guess there's nothing left to say. Life is nothing but a game. Some things never change. Just because you're not at the play, the game is still played by the choices you make. It's just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. It's just the games keep playing. Don't wanna play with me, no. It's just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. It's just the games keep playing. Come on. I try to do the best I can each and every day. The more I work, the harder I try. Something always get in the way. She said, keep your eyes on the prize, then you'll make it someday. Yeah, I didn't know I had to pay. I guess there's nothing left to say. Life is nothing but a game. Some things never change. Just because you're not at the play, the game is still played by the choices you make. Life is nothing but a game. Some things never change. Just because you're not at the play, the game is still played choices you make.
All right, the Wiley Show is back with Floyd, and pretty much he was telling we closed off the show with that part of the interview how Facebook did and shut down all these videos. 8 million hits on your formation video is down. Now, I just have one quick question before we take the phone calls. Now, would you put that video on YouTube or try to put it on a website or something and just send the people that way instead of using Facebook?
You know what? That's a good question. Actually, my video, I didn't even know. But when you Google up, it's a certain way you got to do it. If you Google it up and you say, type in, a guy dancing at a guy dancing side by side to Beyonce formation, best believe I'm going to pop up. Now, my video might be taken down, but it's everywhere on other people's blogs. They took the video, so they have it now.
That's what I was. Yes.
That's why I'm like, it ain't gone. It's still online. It's just not on my page anymore. They found the person who it is, did it. They shut it down.
Right.
But yeah, everywhere else, like on Google, Yahoo, whatever you want to call it, it's everywhere. And I just watched it yesterday, and it's on somebody else's blog that I never even heard of.
And when you went viral on Snapchat, I was shocked because I didn't even know you can go viral on Snapchat.
I didn't either. Like, that was so amazing to me, though. Like, that was so amazing. I was like, oh my God, I'm going viral on Snapchat. I didn't know you could go viral on Snapchat. So
no, when someone told me that you went viral on Snapchat, I investigated. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just thought when you're on Snapchat, you just snap pictures. Certain people, unfortunately, send nude pictures back and forth and all that, but they do that on Instagram. Yeah. But I never knew that you can go viral on Snapchat, so that's power. Now, since before we can take the phone lines is open 708-223-8953. Who are you going to support in 2016? What's going to be Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump?
I'll keep that answer private.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I wanted to know because I always try to talk to my brothers and sisters that have these big platforms to utilize it for politics because we do have Donald Trump running and we do have Hillary Clinton. Right. So I always try to see who are you supporting, or do you post political articles, try to educate your followers on that, or are you just going to leave that alone?
I'm just going to leave that alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have to respect that. I respect that, but I feel like you're a Hillary Clinton supporter. But anywho, the phone lines is open. Anybody that want to speak to Floyd, you can do that right now, 708-223-8953. And he's on Facebook Live. I see a lot of hearts. Shout out to you that's on Facebook Live. And thank you so much for tuning in IntellectualRadio.com because we need your support. And I thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
Now, since it is the political season, can you do a video to like a Hillary Clinton speech, something creative to a Donald Trump with him, like a little snippets of him? Like, have you ever thought about doing that?
You know me, I always like to surprise people, so you never know what I got in my bag. Once I post it up, you just never know what I have coming. So I'm not gonna say if I'm gonna do it or not, but it might be a little something somewhere. Something I got hidden in my bag, which I'm ready to, release and show the world. Okay,
and we have a caller. Caller, welcome to the Wiley Show. What's your name? Where you calling from, caller? Hello, caller. I want to make sure we get them on. And make sure you speak, have your radio off in the background. And we got Floyd on. But I'm looking forward to that surprise. I'm looking forward to you doing something like that because it's needed. Now, reality shows. Now, you into the entertainment business. Now, I always want to ask you about Lil' Kim and Nicki Minaj because I feel like you give Nicki Minaj so much, so much promotion. You give her so much love, but Lil' Kim is left out. Did you tune into the hip hop honors when they honor Lil' Kim? Now, do that. Now, can you see yourself working with Lil' Kim?
Yeah, I can see myself working with any legend.
Okay.
Any icon. Like, that's another thing I want to tell people too. Like, once I get in that industry, I would love to work with any artist that dance in their craft. I want to work with any artist that dance, whether you're back in 1770s, it doesn't matter. I want to work with anybody who dance in their craft, even anybody who have like fashion in their craft too as well. Like, Lil' Kim, like, she have like fashion.
She is
stuff.
A fashion icon.
So yeah, like I would like turn that into like a boy thing and just perform off her songs,
Mm-hmm.
So
with Lil' Kim and Nicki Minaj. Now, who do you like best? Do you rock with Lil' Kim? Because I was doing like this little survey because you know Lil' Kim was saying through the grapevine. Don't quote me, people, but it's a rumor that she's coming out with a dope album on a record label. She's this close to getting signed. That's why you see it in the media a lot.
Yeah.
So who do you rocking with, Lil' Kim or Nicki Minaj?
I rock with them both.
Rock with them both. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. He's so politically correct. So he cannot be with Donald Trump because he's on both. She don't talk like you are so politically correct. Like you do not play no games. And one thing I commend you, people was attacking you and tagging you and stuff, just so much jealousy. You not one time tag someone in a post that I can remember getting them together on your Facebook page.
No, absolutely not. And I would never do that ever.
Yes. Now, do you follow T.S. Madison?
No, I do not.
You don't follow her,
No.
but she had a beef, and someone, unfortunately, she got 300,000 followers, and this guy that only got like 1,000 followers said something to her, and she responded to it, and now he got like 2,000-3,000 followers just off of her.
That's the thing. That's why I would never tag anybody in anything, argue with anybody, because that's how people get their fame. Like,
yes, and I always tell people that.
And I won't do that
Every day.
I will not. So
every day I took to my friends that have these big following. I said, when someone attack you, because I used to do it back in the day when I wanted to get more followers, I would attack you. And if you respond and tag my name in it, the main thing people are going to do, they're going to be like, oh, who is this person? They're going to add you as their friend, and then they're going to start following what you're doing. And I always tell people, you got these bigger platforms, have some respect about yourself.
Absolutely.
Once you reach 100,000 followers, you should no longer be going to kickbacks.
Yeah.
Doing stuff so basic, because if you want to be taken serious in the industry, they want to see you in another light. You shouldn't still be, going to balls, taking a bus to balls, and you got 300,000 to 400,000 followers. Right. Because if you want to make it to the industry, people is watching, like folks is watching you right now to see
absolutely
where else you're gonna go. They want to see and how the industry look. I had a friend that would tell me they look at social media, because now when you get signed to work with people now, you got to come in the door with 100,000 followers or 20,000. You have to come in the door with a big following now, because they don't develop artists like they used to.
Oh, well, I never knew that.
Yes, like it's a big thing. That's why they always say, what's your social media looking like? What's your Twitter looking like? What's your Facebook looking like? Even these mainstream, or even Brandy have her blog. She blogs. Because in order to stay current, your social media have to be popping. Yes, caller, you're live on the Wiley Show. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, my name is LaTasha Allen. I am calling from Chicago, Illinois. I just wanted to say to Floyd Wembley, which is my little cousin, I wish you more success in what you're doing. Don't let others, dictate what you are and what you are doing. You will be a successful young man. Love you.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you.
Thank you. That was your cousin.
Yeah. Speaking
of family, how do your family receive your newfound of celebrity on the internet? How do they receive that?
Oh, they are like, I don't know if I should have me like a little fan base, call them a little name or thing like the Beehive or the Navy or something. Cause
what would you call them?
Oh, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I honestly, I just don't know.
Okay.
But my family is my number one biggest supporter ever.
Okay.
Ever.
Now we have another.
One can replace their support. Like I promise you, they support me more than I support me.
That's
How about
it.
that?
That's it. We got another caller on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Deja, and I'm calling from Detroit.
Oh, okay. Hi, Detroit. Hi, Deja.
Hi. I would like to know who inspires you.
Oh, Deja, so many people have inspired me. Of course, Janet Jackson.
How many dicks have you slept with your gay ass, you gay bastard?
Okay. That's CC. But and I'm glad. Okay, wow. This is what she just woke up something. Now, when you get that, people always have this assumption about gay men that they're so over sexual. I want to tell people something. I'm gay, you gay, but I don't walk in the door and say, hey, this and this. This is a private matter, the same way as a heterosexual. But how do you deal with that when they say, oh, you're gay, you gotta be doing this, you gotta be doing that? That like you're just wearing it on your shirt that you do that. It's some gay people that don't even have sex, But go ahead, how do you deal with, especially for females, when you get stuff like that?
I mean, like this just caught me like totally off guard.
But yeah,
it just caught me off guard. But
come on.
like I said, this is one of my first interviews, so I'm gonna keep it professional.
Yes.
And like I say, I'm always humble, so that did not matter at all. I didn't pay that no mind. Mm-mm. Now, it is what it is. Like, I mean, people have to know the difference between separating my talent from my personal life. Like, everybody want to know my personal life and everything, because that's a lot. My personal life, I keep that private. So people want to know what that's about and everything.
You never, and that's, even when we did the interview, you never talk about your personal life. It's always about the business. You don't post about your personal life. I think once you start to post about your personal life on Facebook, you open the door up from everybody on Facebook to talk about you.
Right.
And that's one thing you don't do.
Right.
When I go on Floyd's page, I go on it every day religiously. Like, what is he doing? And shout out, special now, on August 30th, you will be performing at the Jeffrey Pub at my showcase, Express Yourself showcase, August 30th. $5 at the door, he'll be performing. So he'll be the headliner. He'll be closing out, doing what he do best, and that'll be $5. And they have drinks at the Jeffrey Pub, the address and everything. I'm gonna post it in the comment section, and I'll post it on Intellectual and Intellectual Radio. I will do it next week. Next week I would give you more information about that. But Floyd will be performing, so it'll be really dope. And I thank you for that, because I have a friend that have thousands of followers, and I never asked you one time, hey, post a video of me, because I always love what you do and I support what you do. Now we have another caller. Please keep it sweet, because we have a block ministry and the hang up ministry, and we use it fast, quick, and hurry. Caller, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Baltimore, Maryland.
Yes, go ahead, caller.
I'm just calling to tell you, Floyd, I follow you on Facebook, and the work that you're doing is so beautiful. And I just want you to know to just keep up the great work.
Thank you so much. See, I love stuff like that. Like I said, like you guys inspire me. Just so y'all know that. All you guys inspire me so much. Like it's just unbelievable. And it's like, it's just crazy. Like, like I'm inspired by people who I don't even know.
Yes.
Because if you're inspired by me, I'm inspired by you.
Yeah, so, and that will keep you going, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And I want to tell people, you're not just known in Chicago. That's number one. You're not just a quote unquote a Chicago dancer. You're known internationally and across this country.
Yeah.
So you're getting phone calls all over the country. And how did that make you feel to not just be known in your own city, to be known in Baltimore, California, New York, etc.?
It makes me feel so wonderful. Like it just let me know that I'm doing something right, and I'm doing something that I've been working on my whole entire life. So now it's here. It's here, So now that I got all these fans from like overseas and everything, like I'm so happy and I'm excited and I'm grateful for it.
Yes.
So.
Caller, thank you for calling to the Wiley Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Vertice, and I'm calling from Seattle, Washington. And I'm a 50-year-old lady, and I love his dancing. I've been following him for a long time.
Thank you.
I just want to tell you, young man, you just keep grinding and reach the stars. Just keep us entertained. I love you.
I love you too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. 50. Yeah.
Probably here they're gonna have me a teal. So
yes. Well, go ahead. Enjoy your moment. You're reaching people in the young and the millennials, those that are 50 and up. That is like the sky's the limit. Yeah. And that's what Hillary Clinton says. Not are we broken the glass ceiling? Now the sky is the limit. So you're hitting that sky is the limit moment. So, your only thing from this point forward is to go up and up and up.
Absolutely.
And I'm encouraged because you're encouraged, and that is what it's all about. How do you feel getting people that genuinely want to help you? How did that make you feel?
It makes me feel amazing. Like I love it. Like I can't do it without anybody. So getting the help from everybody, whatever they can do, like I'm grateful for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank people for that. So
yes.
Whether you even just pressing the like button on my video, I'm grateful for that.
Yes.
So,
and you've been supporting me when I would have a camera in the living room. You went through everything. Now, like you were here. I wasn't in the studio. Like we was in the living room. We would have to put up like little lamps, like in the house. Like you were there in the beginning, and now you see the growth. Because it's because I always say this: the longer you're doing something, you should see growth in what you're doing.
Yes.
I see the growth in what you're doing, and you get in right in. I call you or inbox you or email. You always respond back. If you're able to do it, you're there. And I love that. I love to have those type of friends, and that's why I always share your videos. And it'd be like, wow, you can put a video up in 5 minutes, and it's already over 10,000 views.
That's right, already.
Yes. Now, somebody had a suggestion. They said, Wiley, ask him, why don't he do Facebook Live videos and do like a choreography to like an LGBT artist, like the Freaky Boys or someone that is an indie artist that give you permission to do a choreography to that? Have you ever thought about doing that?
I have, and the rap duo who I would love to work with, and I pray to God that he blessed me to work with them, is the Freaky Boys.
You want to work I can make that happen, because I honestly can make that happen. Just let me know. We're going to make that happen, because I would love for that to do a Facebook Live video and you do a choreography with them, and that will be so dope. I can make that happen. I'm going to make that happen. Yeah. We got another phone call. Caller, thanks for calling to the Wiley Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Floyd's cousin, Juicy. I'm calling from Chi-Town.
Hi.
I always told you, you already know how we can keep you going. And thanks for having him on this interview, because he needs it.
Yes, anytime. He's always...
I love you, cousin. Thank you so much.
Love you too, boo.
I love you.
I love that. I love to see family support. Like even my family support me on this show. Family support means a lot. I don't care if it's your auntie, your granny, whatever. It just does something when you have your cousin. That makes you like, if my family supports me, I know the world will support me.
Yeah.
Because your family is your biggest critics. Like they had to say, Floyd, that look a mess. Don't sit down. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. Right? They are so genuine, like honest. Like, come on.
They tell me that all the time. It be stuff that I be want to overstep and overdo, but I know I cannot bring that to life because it takes a lot out of it. And I know they tell me like, oh my God, like now you going overboard. You doing too much. That's too much and stuff. I'm like, but y'all know how I do, how I get. Like, you know, but one thing I can say is, I don't want to sound too like, aggressive with this, but I don't need the world to support me. As long as I got my family to support me, I'm fine with that. I feel like a celebrity to them. They make me feel like a celebrity. So like every time I come around, I have one cousin who just be like, Floyd, like screaming my name like she like a crowd of people. And I was just like, oh my God, but she getting me ready for the big spotlight. So
as long as I have my family support me, I don't need the world to support me. That's a powerful quote. Because family, it's my mom teaches me all the time, while all you have is family. Family is the root of your life.
Absolutely.
Like the Wiley Show, that came from my father, even though my father would have a relationship, but he gave me that name. So I take it, and I'm here because of him. I'm his seed. Right. So family, at the end of the day, your family is you're here because of family.
Absolutely. Yep. That's why I'm here.
See, I'm about to start. Woo, that is powerful. Because some people, when you're growing up LGBT, family, especially in the Black community, they don't respect. It's hard for family to receive that. So when you get a family to come out and say, I support what you do, it's something positive, and really support you, that a family that needs to be congratulated. Yeah. And we need more families like that in America. It goes to my
family. Definitely congratulations to all of them. because I can't do it without them,
That's it.
And I need them. So, and they know that I need them. I really do. So.
Yes. And I want to tell everybody, Intellectual Radio is on iHeartRadio. And I'll be posting all that. I promote IntellectualRadio.com. I don't play. I support the other shows. And once I get all the other shows that I like, I will most definitely try to call in to support these other shows, because this is an incredible network. I mean, it's some beautiful shows that's on this network. And I am honored to have 12 to 1 p.m. time slot on this beautiful network, and to have Floyd on, getting callers all over the country. Because I said, when I go on IntellectualRadio.com, I have to make sure I bring people that's going to bring ratings, that's going to bring people to call in, because this is the business.
Absolutely.
I'm not doing this just to be sitting down because I have nobody else to talk to. Listen, I can go at home and talk to myself. This is the business, and we got you got to get people to come in and call in. The same way with your videos. Absolutely. You don't do that for fun. You want people to watch it.
Absolutely, yes. And I don't even need money involved. It's just
I'm telling you,
I just want them to see me dance. Basically.
That's it.
That's all I need. It's just see me dance, and once you see me dance and you get wild or whatever, or you know, or the case, whatever the case may be, like I just want people to see my talent, see what God has blessed me with, even more than one talent that a lot of people don't know about. But the dancing is something that people see, so that's what they know. So,
because at the end of the day, if you love it, the money will follow.
Exactly.
The money will follow. Even with this show, even when I've been doing it, I have got checks or getting blessed from different people because of this show, because of the Wiley Show, doing it down through the years, and the money will follow. But I always say I'm not doing this for the money. I do this because I want to educate people about what's going on in the entertainment world, the political world, Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, in every industry. Right. Because I don't want to have my sister growing up in a world that she don't know about politics, that she don't know about entertainment. You need to know. We need to know about everything, because as of right now, it's people right now studying the United States, studying what's trending. It's people that have meetings. So I'm glad that you sit down, you talk with your cousins, y'all have, and we doing, and people don't understand. You do this inside your home. You were outside your house doing those videos. And when I met your cousin, I'm like, what? She's in charge. She is the reason why those videos that record, like, I was shocked. I'm like, what? Because there's people that spend thousands of dollars and barely get, 30,000 views. But they have big production. That's what I always say. It's not about the production. It's about you. It's about your vision. And it's about that grassroots of support.
Absolutely.
And you mastered that.
Thank you.
I have to give it to you. You have mastered that. IntellectualRadio.com. Continue to listen. We are live streaming on there. iHeartRadio. This is the iHeartRadio station. Make sure you tune in every Friday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. To the Wiley Show. And you can always call in 708-223-8953. Now, when you do call in, be not all that negativity. But even though you say all that crazy stuff, people still gonna do crazy, because this is America. We have crazy people. We have people that's sane. So you know what to do with the crazy folks. God created something. He created that delete button, block button, and we would use that.
Thank God for that.
Thank God for that. Like, I used to get so upset when I used to get like weird callers calling my phone or whatever. But now they got amps where you can just block callers, like your iPhone you can block calls. So now you ain't got to deal with all that foolishness. Now, have you ever had a stalker like they will stalk you on social media? Once you block them, they'll create another account. They will create another account. Have you ever dealt with that?
No, I have not, and I don't never want to do that. No, I have never had that. So
now, what about a crush? Have anybody came out to you that said, "Floyd, I really, really like you. I'm going to buy you some chocolates"? So, have anybody ever reached out to you that way?
No, they have not. So. I mean, it is what it is, though.
Okay.
So.
And I want to give it to you because majority of your support, correct me if I'm wrong, is from females.
Yes, it is. Majority is from females. I have to say ages 4 on up.
Yes.
Yeah, ages 4 on up, and it's majority females. But I do, like I said, and I'm so blessed to have this. But I have some guys that they like my talent. They basically they love my talent. So yeah, and they're okay with that. Like, they're straight and everything, and no matter what they are, it's just they see it and they like, you doing good, bro. Keep it up.
That's it.
And that's all I need. I can watch my video. So
okay, the time is up. Thank you so much, boy, for coming on.
Thank you.
I want to tell everybody next week you can catch the Wiley Show live at 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on IntellectualRadio.com. Make sure August 30th, you come out to the Jeffrey Pub starting at 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Floyd will be dancing live. If you want to meet him, get his autograph, you can do that. All the information will be on WileyandFlash.com. WileyandFlash.com. Thanks for those that have been tuning in on Facebook Live. Make sure you follow me at Wiley Show. Follow Floyd. What's your Twitter and Instagram?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, all my social media, all you have to type in is Floyd D. Wimberly. So put them all together. It's Floyd D. Wimberly, okay?
Yes.
Like Kimberly, but take the K off and put the W.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can find all my social media pages like that.
My closing out message, we got 101 days into the election. So go out, people. Yeah. Go out and vote. Register to vote. Do that. So if you don't vote, you don't have a voice. Catch me next week, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. live on IntellectualRadio.com. You all be blessed. Thank you.
The choices you make, just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. It's just the games keep playing. Don't wanna play with me, no. It's just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. It's just the games keep playing. Come on. best I can. Each and every day.